A popular but controversial pain treatment is being routinely prescribed at local Twin Cities pain clinics, and one pain patient says that she was pushed to get one despite serious risk. Lauren Lemanchek continues to investigate tonight.
I look like I'm 90 years old after I sit for a while.
Pain has long been a part of Cammie Lavalle's life, at times so bad.
And I had begged to get some limbs amputated.
So in 2015, she went to the University of Minnesota to be evaluated by a neurosurgeon for a spinal cord stimulator. The implanted devices use electrical currents to block pain. But an MRI showed a problem. Cammie had cervical stenosis, narrowing the spinal canal, and the doctor wrote, making implantation of a stimulator difficult and risky.
He was very blunt and said this could cause paralysis, and you're not a candidate, and I would not advise you to go this route. I was devastated at that time.
But later, grateful, because years later, she says multiple local pain clinics tried to convince her to get the device. Cammie has a complex range of diagnoses and has to go to different doctors for care. KARE 11 reviewed medical records showing even after she told one pain clinic she'd been deemed unfit for a spinal cord stimulator or SCS implant, the pain clinic's patient plan was still to do an SCS trial. Same thing at another pain clinic, which also noted her previous records, yet still advised the SCS trial.
But they said, oh, that's nonsense, we'll make it fit. I was shocked that that was being said to me.
Did you feel pressure to get
Absolutely.
one of these devices?
Absolutely. I felt pressured.
Cammie, who is an advocate for people living with chronic pain, reached out to KARE 11 after seeing our stories about people who say after having those spinal cord stimulators implanted, they were paralyzed.
I woke up and then I couldn't feel my legs.
They said I'll never walk again.
Spinal cord stimulators are marketed as a safe alternative to opioid pain medication, but they're also expensive, tens of thousands of dollars. And they're controversial as critics cite high numbers of injury reports linked to the devices.
Australia has even severely restricted them.
We wouldn't do these procedures for our patients if those risks were thought to be high.
Dr. Antje Bareveld of the American Academy of Pain Medicine defends the broad use of spinal cord stimulators as safe, but says patients need to understand risks.
I recommend spinal cord stimulation in my practice, but it's not for everyone, and it's not without risk. But for the right patient, it really can change their life.
Cammie says after our story, she heard from other patients like her
I still get phone calls about it.
who felt pressured to get the implanted device. Even more concerning, she says, because severe pain can make someone desperate.
And some people get to the point where they will just agree to anything.
For KARE 11 Investigates, I'm Lauren Lemanchek.
For Lauren's full investigation into these injuries, you can go to kare11.com/investigations.